and the omnibus. So I was forced into the Archers when I was a child. And look, it's come back to bite me later on.
I'm awash with the stuff.
The Archers is the world's longest-running radio show, with more than 15,000 episodes broadcast. Despite being a rural flavour show, The Archers is recorded in the heart of the UK's second-largest city, Birmingham.
You're listening to Wednesday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Hang on. I thought you decided against Open Farm Sunday this year.
Who told you that?
Oh, Stella was in here a few days ago and she said you weren't keen on having people at the farm after what happened at the abattoir.
Well, we discussed whether it was wise. I mean, when you think about it, it is quite a risky thing to do, to open up the farm to anyone and everyone.
I suppose so.
But then I thought, we can't live our lives like that.
Right. So you're going ahead then?
I think we will, yeah. With increased security.
Security? What, bouncers on the gate? That sounds a bit much.
Not bouncers, just thinking of asking some local people to, keep an eye on things.
And there's your start, mate. What's the world coming to, eh, Dave?
Oh, don't get me started.
Right, who's next, please?
Oh, a gin and tonic and a bottle of that lager, please.
Coming up.
Where's Jolene tonight?
Gone to the cinema with Fallon. They're seeing Casablanca again.
Oh, the drive-in at Truman's Manor, yeah. Yeah, Pip was saying it had opened for the summer.
Lilian was supposed to be here half an hour ago, but there's no sign of her. And I don't like to ring her. And to be honest, last time she was in, she barely pulled a pint. She was totally blank, like she wasn't really here at all.
Yeah, I saw her last week. She did seem low.
Understandable. I mean, her mother's just died. I imagine the last thing she feels like doing is painting on a smile and standing behind this bar. There we are. Tap here, please.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
I could, though, if you like.
What, paint on a smile?
Well, I was thinking more of a standing behind the bar, but I'll give the smile a go. I'm here anyway, so...
Well, actually, if you don't mind, that would be great. I think the barrel's going to need changing soon, and I'll struggle with no one up here to cover.
No problem at all. I will assume the position.
Ah, Lilian.
I'm sorry that I'm late, darling. I was out walking Ruby and I lost track of time.
Oh, that's fine, don't worry. How are you?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, of course. Actually, if you'd rather be at home, Dave's just offered to give me a hand behind the bar, so...
No. I'm better off keeping busy. Justin's out at a function all evening. I'll just be staring at the walls.
Are you sure, Lilian? I really don't mind.
No, I'm sure. Thank you, David. No. Darling, what can I get you?
I can still stick around and help if you think...
Yeah, thanks, Dave. That might not be a bad idea. You see what I mean? She doesn't see myself at all.
Do a 1-year update on using my Awala. I really like this. The main reason that I got this was because of the dual function with the straw, and also basically it has this opening right here. So obviously if this is full of water, you can sip the straw like that, but it also has this opening so that if you want to drink it like kind of like a coffee style, I call it, you can do that, which is cool. It has this really nice sealing lid. One of the things about other companies that don't have sealing lid that I don't like is if you were to lay this down, water would just spill out. So I wanted something that would seal, and this has this really nice silicone topper right there that when you push this closed, it latches, and then it doesn't, it just doesn't open anymore until you push this button. It has this really nice carrying handle as well. You can push that closed and it'll actually cover the button so it doesn't accidentally get pushed. Obviously you can push that up when you want to open it again. These things are really nice. They have tons of different colors, I really like this green and black one here with the little blue button and the brown top. They have their logo here on the side in both these places, and then they have their logo here as well. Yeah, this is the 24-ounce model, and I think it's perfect. I go through about 3 of these a day. If you're somebody who's in the market for a water bottle like this thing is awesome. I I'll be honest, I washed this piece in the dishwasher. I know Awala says it's not dishwasher safe necessarily. I've washed in the dishwasher for almost a year now, and it's been fine. This will literally keep my water cold for like the entire day. Like I'll put ice in this, and there will still be ice in it by the evening. So yeah, guys, this thing is really, really cool. If you're somebody who's in the market for a water bottle that's sealing, that's vacuum sealed, that's gonna keep your water cold. Awala makes great stuff. Definitely pick one of these up.
Oh, before you say anything, I checked it was quiet before I came out. I'll collect these glasses while I'm here.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. You're entitled to a break. I just wondered, if you're all right.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Well, no, I'm not fine, but I'm right enough as far as pulling a few pints goes.
But we can cope if you want to go home.
No, thank you. As I said, I'm better off doing something. It's when I do nothing that the thoughts come.
And Justin's out, did you say?
Yeah, some event or other. I lose track. Is it rewilding, fundraising tonight, or something to do with the BL board? I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, well, I can understand you not wanting to be rattling around the house on your own.
No.
But if it all gets a bit much, or you change your mind, you will tell me, won't you? And if there's anything else I can do...
Yeah, there isn't. Thank you, darling. Go on, you go inside. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, I'll just gather up these glasses.
Sorry, I'll be with you in a moment. I'm just trying to work out how to clip this in. There we are. That looks relatively sturdy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Same again. If it's another gin you're after, we can put my bottle clipping skills to the test.
Actually, no, I was just wondering, is Angela working tonight?
Angela?
Yeah, I just wanted to, ask for Angela.
I'm sorry, there's no one who works here called Angela.
Oh.
I mean, I could check with the landlord if you like, but I'm pretty sure.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm a bit worried about Lilian.
Where is she?
She's outside. I was smoking again. She was supposed to have stopped. I tried to suggest that she'd be better off at home. Oh, she's having none of it. Anyway, the rush has died down now, so if you want to have a pint...
Oh, I think I will. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's it. You take the weight off. That half an hour of hard graft. Oh, must have taken it out of you.
Yeah, you're right. Herding sheep really doesn't compare to standing in the warm, chatting. I'm absolutely beat.
Kenton.
You're right, Lilian.
Not really, no.
No, I can imagine.
The couple over there, don't make it obvious.
Well, what about them?
I just collected their glasses and he was being really aggressive towards her. Leant in, hissing at her to shut up. She looks terrified.
Which table?
By the window.
Oh, yeah. I did wonder about that woman. She came to the bar just now. She seemed a bit odd, tell you the truth. She was asking whether anyone called Angela worked here, and when I said no, she just ran away.
Angela? She asked for Angela.
Oh, dear.
What did you say, David?
Oh, so there wasn't an Angela.
She was asking for help, you idiot.
Steady on.
No, it's a scheme. If you're feeling vulnerable, ask for Angela and then you start a train to help.
Or not, in this case.
Come on, be fair, Lilian. Dave wasn't to know. He hasn't done the training like we have.
Which is why he shouldn't be behind the bar. I said when I arrived there was no need, but did you listen? No. And look where that's got us.
All right. But we need to do something now.
Yes. Thank you for mansplaining that for us, Kenton. It was me who raised the alarm, if you remember.
I could go and throw him out.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Lilian's right. We don't want to cause a scene. We just need to help the woman to get away from him if that's what she wants. Okay, this needs careful handling.
Well, leave it to me. Enter Auntie Lilian, stage left. Hello, darling. I didn't know you were dropping in today. How wonderful to see you. Here you go, Naomi. Nice and hot.
Thanks. My sister's on her way.
And you told her to come to the fire exit?
Yeah, she's going to ring when she gets here.
Good. And then Kenton and David will make sure what's-his-face stays put while we get you in the car. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
Thanks.
Not at all.
Darren, his name is. Never been out with a Darren before.
Not a very nice man. That's putting it politely.
I know. I feel so stupid having agreed to go out with him.
You weren't to know. How did you meet him?
My friend set us up. She works with him. She said he was a really nice guy. I was moaning about how I never meet anyone, so...
Well, in my experience, these men are very good at turning on the charm.
He was charming. He was lovely.
Until he wasn't. What set him off?
When I said I didn't want to see him again. I was having a nice time, but it didn't take long for me to realise it wasn't going to work, you know? Just totally different interests, circles. He talked for quite a long time about Bitcoin.
Ugh.
Exactly. So, you know, I thought, oh well, let's just enjoy the night for what it is. Better luck next time, sort of thing. But then he's like, do you fancy dinner next week?
No chance, mate.
I said it nicely. I just thought better to tell him straight rather than say, yeah, sure, and then ghost him.
But Darren didn't like that.
No. He said he couldn't believe that I'd wasted his time. He'd missed his five-a-side for this. I laughed. I didn't think he was serious at first. But then he got really angry. Kept telling me to shut up. How dare I laugh at him?
Yeah, I saw him. He was being very unpleasant.
Then he got really nasty, telling me how I wasn't all that, and I was lucky that he'd agreed to a date with me in the first place.
Lucky? Oh.
I thought about walking out, but I was worried he'd follow me and I'd have had to wait for a taxi. Then I remembered the Angela posters in the toilets, so I thought...
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. It shouldn't have happened. We should have taken you aside and helped you.
You did help. You swooped in.
No, darling. He was quite surprised by my arrival,
So
wasn't he?
was I. Literally like a real-life fairy godmother appeared to save me.
Well, I do my best.
I mean it. Thank you. I don't know what I'd have done if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad I could help, darling. Oh, is that your sister?
Yeah, she's outside.
Right. Well, you finish your coffee while I call down to the bar and tell those two to look lively, and then we'll get you out of here safely.
Thanks very much, folks. See you again.
Oh, well, that was quite a night.
Yes, wasn't it?
Oh, leave those. I'll do them later. I think we could both do with a drink. Brandy?
Oh, yes, please, darling. I certainly need something. My blood pressure must be through the roof. I was terrified he was going to try something or follow her home.
Oh, no, he wouldn't have dared.
Well, he was a big bloke. If he'd wanted to take us on, he could have done.
Well, I think he knew he'd been caught out. He just sat there, angrily scrolling through his phone.
Probably lining up his next target.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. Oh. I'm disappointed in David, though. I mean, you'd think a woman clearly in distress, asking to speak to Angela, would set some alarm bells ringing.
Oh, no, it's not Dave's fault, it's mine. When he offered to help, I just accepted. It didn't occur to me that he hadn't done the training. I mean, to be fair, no one's ever asked for Angela before.
Well, I think it's worth doing a refresher with all the staff. You know, that was a close call tonight. If I hadn't spotted Naomi when I did, things might have ended quite differently.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't bear thinking about. Lilian, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just angry that men like him get away with this. That women like Naomi have to be prepared for their date to be an aggressive bully, or worse. And what happened tonight won't change his behaviour. He's probably already arranged his next date.
Possibly. But we showed him tonight that he can't get away with it.
Not really. No one stood up to him, told him his behaviour was unacceptable.
Well, no, but we agreed throwing him out wasn't going to help Naomi.
Yeah, so we all tiptoed around him. I'm not saying that was wrong. We had to remove her from the situation, and there were the other customers to consider, but he just walks away scot-free. Oh, there's Justin. Look, are you sure you don't want me to clear these glasses before I go?
Oh, no, leave it. Justin's driving. I thought these evening functions were all canapes and free champagne.
They are, but he abstained. He insisted on driving. I told him I'm perfectly capable of driving myself, but he's just trying to be supportive. Right, if you're sure there's nothing else.
Oh, you've done more than enough, thanks.
Right. Oh, see you then, darling.
Lilian,
Yeah?
are you all right? I mean, it's a stupid question, I know. I'm worried about you.
No, darling. I don't think I am really, but there's nothing you can do. There's nothing anyone can do.
So what do you do? Are you what we call Foley then?
Kind of. Yep.
Okay. And these are all part of the paraphernalia of production.
Yep. That's the ball bar. That's
This one.
Yep. That's.
I mean, Hayley so wanted to be in their own place when their baby came. It's due in 2 months. Not much chance of that now. No. I mean, it would have been a stretch for them financially, mind, but I just wish there was something practical I could do to help them, Caroline. I mean,
I think The Archers has had this immense popularity over the years, basically because it has always very accurately reflected the reality of life and living in a rural community at whatever